Nimbu just yesterday kind of touched on you and his relationship, just how it manifested and got started. If you could just talk about that and just you guys working out in the all-season program together down in Texas.
Yeah, like how our like.
Just how your relationship is just
Oh
continuing.
yeah, no. Nimbu, he's a funny guy. I mean, I remember when he first got drafted, and I sent him a text congratulating him, just letting him know that if he ever needs anything, just hit me up, hit the rest of the lineup. And him coming into the facilities next week after, and he was just a robot. He didn't say anything. He just had this kind of like dead stare at you and just wouldn't really say anything. But as he spent more time around us, got to know us a bit more, he definitely showed his personality a lot more. And yeah, he's honestly, he's probably the funniest guy I know. I mean, like, him and I's humor are the exact same, and I felt like that's kind of how we got closer. We just have the same type of humor. Like, whenever something happens, if I look to my left or right, I always see him staring straight at me, and we always start laughing at each other and stuff like that. And yeah, we've gotten a lot closer over this past year. And during the off season, we were both in Dallas working out together, and just getting to spend more time with him. I thought that was important, just because we're the two tackles. I think it's important that we're close and that we have a different relationship compared to the rest of the O-line, just because only him and I know the stress, how stressful it is being a tackle in the NFL, on this team. So I think it's important that we have a close bond, because again, we're the only two people that know what it feels like to be a tackle. So
we were just talking to Eric Glenn. He was saying how you changed your body in the offseason.
Yeah.
Can you describe how that happened and what went into it and how exactly it's changed?
For sure. I would say just mainly because last offseason I was dealing with an injury, so I was rehabbing most of the offseason last year here at the facilities, really just trying to get that injury all situated and everything. So going into this offseason, I was completely healthy, so it really gave me, first off, just time to relax, rest and recover. Then when I was good, towards the end of January, that's when I really started working out. The strength staff here, they did a great job with me in the early months of the off season, just, getting my body back up to speed, then having a really good training program, good lifting program, running program. And I felt like I was really able to, maximize the off season, and even in the summer too, just working on my technique with Armand in Dallas. And again, coming back into New Jersey a couple weeks before training camp, just again getting back in the weight room, getting bigger, faster, and stronger. So I felt like this off season, having letting myself have a full off season to really make a jump from one year to another, definitely has helped a lot.
Weight now, are you heavier or lighter?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard to say, just because linemen, we fluctuate a lot. So I mean, I'd say I'm probably between the 320 to 330 range, but I fluctuate all the time. So.
Like going up against David Bailey in practice and drills and everything like that.
Yeah, no, David, he's a great rusher. I think I said it in the last press conference. I felt like they're guys that are just naturally, meant to be edge rushers, and he's one of those guys. Just the way that his rush angles are a lot different than what I've gone against, and felt like right now he's still learning a lot, but you can tell he's going to be a really good player from day one.
Going into year 3, just kind of what are your goals and what do you want to work on?
Yeah, no, I mean, for myself, in terms of things I want to work on, I mean, again, there are always things I'm trying to look for in my game. In pass protection, just a lot of different things with my hands. In run and pass, my get off out of my stance, really timing up the cadence of the snap, making sure I'm always the first one out of my stance. But in terms of goals, I feel like for myself, it's just to win games. I really just want to win games. And I know with team success, eventually that leads into individual success. So I know if I'm playing at a high level, the O-line playing at the high level, if the offense is playing at a high level, we'll win games. So.
Is he able to take wider angles just because of his speed, that he can close ground? I was just wondering what you meant.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he has a really quick get off. He has no wasted movement in his first step, so he's really closing down on the ground quickly. So I think that's what makes him different.
Most of the defensive linemen, practically all of them, have gloves, pads, sleeves, whatever they have on their arm. He doesn't have anything. He goes bare armed.
Yeah.
How does that affect blocking at all, if any?
I mean, I don't think that really affects anything from my standpoint. I think if I had to guess for him, it's probably just easier for him to get like a feel of, like grabbing on to a lineman or, just getting hands on first rather than if he had gloves on. But, that's just my guess.
Olu, people talk about the tackles, and if you have two really good tackles, that helps the offensive line as a foundation. With you two guys being, coming up into this together, do you talk about that at all, being like that responsibility of being foundation pieces for that O-line?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I feel like, for an offense to, be successful in the running game, but especially in the pass game, both of your tackles need to be solid. So that's something that Armand and I are very aware of, and, we talk about that all the time. And, again, I think it's important that the both of us are aware of that, knowing that, our success in pass blocking will really help Gino and the offense out.
Take a few more.
How helpful has Okorafor been to both of you guys?
Yeah, no, I love Chooks. Like, even though he's only 28, 29, we think of him like an uncle. He's 28 going into like year 9, so he's been in the league for a long time and he has a ton of experience. And just having a guy in the room that if you're ever skeptical about anything, you can just go up and ask him and he has a really good answer for anything. So just having a guy like that in the room is really nice.
You said something before about accolades and wins coming hand in hand. Do you have a sense yet of which is going to come first? Like if the team has success, will it cast more of a spotlight on you, or will it because your play elevates that the team will win?
Oh, I mean, sorry, I don't want to misquote myself. I don't care about any individual accolades. I just want to win. That's my main thing. I just want to win games, and I know if I play at a high level, I know if the O-line and the offense plays at a high level, we'll win.
On the Colts, when Frank, I know you didn't cross over with him.
Yeah.
You with the Colts. Do you have other receivers you reached out to did play under him?
Yeah. I mean, Pitt, pretty much, I want to say almost all the guys that were there. Pitt, AP, Doolin, tight end room, Big Mo. I believe Jelani played with him as well. But yeah, Pitt first thing he told me, he was like, you're gonna like him. You gonna like him. He's a great coach, knows what he's doing, and has a great plan. So I was ready. I was happy when we got him.
What's it been like knowing what Jelani's been through, all the injuries and stuff? What's it been like seeing him having this chance to play the way he has?
I love it for him. I really just love to see him be able to take advantage of his opportunities. Like you said, he's been hurt a lot, but Jelani's a great player. Like in the run game, in the pass game, like he's an all-around ball player. And that's also my dog too. So I got love for him, man.
You trained a little with Gino now in Florida, right?
Yeah.
How much do you think that's helped you coming into here?
Shoot, I say a lot, man. It's always great when you get a chance to go one-on-one with the quarterback and just be able to work any type of extra with the quarterback. I caught a flight from Newark, shot down to Miami. Dog, son was on the field with us. I'm telling you, it was so hot out there, but it was we was able to just push through it. It was Mace was out there too, so it was me and Mason out there getting it, man, getting it. About a week, probably 2 days short of a week.
Was there something like you picked up from Gino that's going to help you too?
I mean, yeah, just understanding his mind, understanding the way he thinks, understanding the way he sees the game, and kind of vice versa. Him understanding how I think, how I see the game. Just anytime you can get on the same page with a quarterback, it will always be great.
BD, for you personally, does this kind of feel like a new start? New quarterback, new OC. You're here from the start of off season. What's that like for you?
I mean, it's just opportunities. Just like you said, a new start, new beginnings, new quarterback, new system. I mean, I love it. I love the challenge. I love embracing, what we have here. So it's just fun to just go out there every day and just, know my assignment, know what I'm doing, and attack it the best way I can.
I know it's early in training camp, but what do you really like about this offense under Frank Reich?
What's it not to like? I mean, just how dialed in everyone is, and just the, it feels like every time Coach goes up there and explains the details, like we right on it. Like he doesn't have to tell us twice, and that's signs of a good offense. We just how everyone just plays together. I'd say, like it's, bro, I got so much stuff. Like it's just fun, man. The way he sees the game, the way he views the game. He allows his receivers to have freedom on routes. I just love everything about it. I ain't gonna lie.
That has not always been the case in the offenses that you played for.
Every coach is different. Every there are some coaches that are like, hey, we want you to do it like this, and granted, every player is different as well. So, some players may have a lot more juice, or some players don't have the same juice. But a coach that is open to understanding his players is always a coach that a player will love.
You and Garrett didn't really get a chance to play together last year because of his injury. How good a tandem can you guys be?
I think great. I say that for the whole receiver room, the whole tight end room, the running back room, quarterback room. It's like you can kind of go down the list. And like you said, it's only week 2 of training camp, so I say the biggest thing is just stacking days and being consistent all the way, into the first game. But that obviously starts today. It starts tomorrow. It starts every day we wake up and get that opportunity. But I think as long as we keep stacking and as long as we can be consistent and as long as the trend keeps going up, if it goes up, then we're not going down. So, that's how I view it.
Take a few more.
Tim Patrick bring to the room?
Man, that's OG, man. He brings a lot of experience, a lot of guidance. I believe he played with Demaryius Thomas, I believe. So, he's seen a lot of ball. He can talk a lot of ball, man, and the energy that he brings as well. Like he's definitely our leader in the room. I would say that. So now, yeah, we love having TP out there with us, man.
What's your early thoughts about Omar Cooper Jr. and just what he's brought to the offense?
Yeah, I think he's a ball player, bro. Like I don't think it's no other way to say it. I think the sky's the limit for him. You can just see him growing every day. And he's also a great rookie, man. He brought in good snacks, man, and that's what you love to see, man. But he's a ball player. He's very detailed. He's always in the books, man. And he's always looking for opportunity to grow.
What kind of snacks?
Last one here.
What kind of snacks?
Oh, bro, he brought because I kept asking for the honey buns, so he brought like four boxes of honey buns. He brought like chips, like just typical rookie stuff, man. We all had to do it, man.